If you're thinking about buying a house anytime soon, or you're thinking about getting into real estate, something like that, then you probably think, how do real estate agents make money? And you've also probably heard that we make a lot of money. And I mean, we do. Depends on who you are, but you can make a lot of money in real estate. But the real question is how. Before we get into it, I'd like you to like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to our channel so that you can see all the latest real estate content that we're going to be coming up with, and you don't want to miss any of it. So real estate is a commission-based industry. Now, I call it a professional fee because that is a more professional way to say it. This is how we make our money. So we only make money based on what we sell. If we're not selling any houses, then we're not going to make any money whatsoever and get pushed out of the industry. Now, yes, there are positions in the industry where you're an assistant to the realtor, or you're doing something like, I don't know, buyer's agents. They might get salary here and there, or listing agents, depending on what team you're with. But for the most part, if you're an individual real estate agent, the only way you make money is by selling a house. Now, if you sell a house, then how much money from the house are you getting? So the way we make money from a transaction is the sales price. So when a house sells, usually, let's say it's like, $300,000. There's no standard rate of commission, and it's against the law to set a standard rate. Generally, about 6% of the sales price of the home will be given to the real estate agents who help sell the house. This is usually split between a seller's agent and a buyer's agent. So because it's a 6% pool, 3% is going to go to one half, and the other 3% is going to go to the other agent. There are situations where one agent can get all 6%. That's when they list the house and they bring the buyer and represent the buyers. However, that's somewhat rare, but it happens. Now, let's say you have a $300,000 listing price, you sell it for $300,000. How much money is going to go into the pool of real estate agents? A $300,000 house at 3% is going to be $9,000, and then if we add the other half to that, it's going to be $18,000. So as a seller, you're going to be giving up $18,000 to a real estate agent. Now, that's not a bad thing per se, because you usually make more money in a transaction when you sell with a real estate agent as opposed to selling for sale by owner. That's simply the way how it works. It's just the numbers add up. 90% of for sale by owners will fail and list with an agent, and usually they make more money than they would in the situation where they sold by themselves. I have a blog article on my website if you want to go read that. Links will be in the description below. So the agent takes $9,000 out of a $300,000 house, and that's what they have. Some agents charge more, so they'll offer more benefits to their marketing plan, and as long as they can charge 7% for the home. This is far and in between. You have to talk to individual agents for that. Personally, I don't do that. And for luxury homes, oftentimes agents will charge 2% for their side because of the size of the price. When you have $1 million home, 3% of that is 30 grand. And if you have the whole 6%, that's $60,000. That's a lot of money. Generally, buyer's agents are free to work with too, so you have to keep that in mind. The reason why is because the seller is the one paying out the commission. So when the seller lists with their house, they opt to put out 6%. And when the buyer comes, half of that is going to go to them. That means that the buyers don't have to pay anything for a real estate agent. So if you are buying a house and you don't have a real estate agent, you go get one, because they're not going to cost you a dime. Now, there are situations where a real estate agent will charge a retainer fee for their buyer clients. This is exceptionally rare, and it's more of a thing in law, but it's just to ensure that the buyers are not wasting the agent's time and that they are serious about buying a home. Like I said, it's very rare, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. So yeah, that's basically how real estate agents get paid. It's not really complicated. It's just based on what we sell. We get 3% to 6% of that transaction, sometimes less, sometimes more. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.